Give me a minute. I want to talk about Paul Brown's comment here. It's shocking to hear that if a Russian soldier runs back home, they are shot. Don't know if that's true. Because it seems impossible, Paul, doesn't it? It seems impossible to us in the West that we could be engaged in warfare, and if some of the men on our team decide that they need to retreat, some other men on our team are sent to shoot them. It's crazy. It's insane. It's how the Russian army operates. The Russian army is told that Ukraine doesn't take prisoners, that they castrate prisoners, they cut off their fingers. They're told all these things that are not true. And then on top of it, they are told that if they retreat, they will be shot. And so you often hear people say, how can Ukraine or how can the Russian army still be fighting under the conditions that they're fighting under? Well, this is why. Because they literally are left with no choice. It's an inconceivable horror show that we can't even imagine. Because for us, people are not disposable. People aren't things that the command can simply toss away. And they think they're doing society a favor because these people are convicts or immigrants or non-ethnic Russians. They're not really people, you see. So, Paul, to answer your question, look, the use of barrier troops, as they are called, barrier troops meaning they form a barrier for retreating soldiers, is well documented. There's video of Wagner. Wagner served this purpose. Wagner and the Akhmat battalions, the Chechen brigades, were principally employed for this purpose. That's what they did. They pointed a gun at soldiers and told them to go take that hill and not to come back unless they were successful. So it's a real thing, pal, to the best of my knowledge. There is tons of evidence to support these claims. This is just one of many, many articles on this subject. And in fact, on the Russian Telegram channels, I have seen video of basically the execution, the ambush and execution of retreating Russian soldiers who were just trying to stay alive, who were given an impossible task, a suicide mission, and they just thought they'd try to stay alive. And that was denied them. It's a real thing, pal. It's a real thing.